Mötley Crüe guitarist's lawsuit says he was kicked out. Mick Mars accused his bandmates of gaslighting him and cutting him out of future profits after he said he was retiring from touring. Mick Mars, the guitarist for the veteran hair metal band Mötley Crüe, filed a lawsuit this week accusing his bandmates of pushing him out of the group and cutting him out of its future profits. The lawsuit, filed on Thursday in Superior Court in Los Angeles County, details a falling out that the band had with Mars after he announced in October that he was retiring from touring, citing chronic pain from an inflammatory disease that affects the spine. The rest of the band responded, the suit says, by convening an emergency shareholders meeting of Mötley Crüe's main corporate entity to throw Mars out of the band, fire him as a director of the corporation and take away his shares. The lawsuit says Mars has a 25% stake in each of the band's affiliated business entities. It is beyond sad that, after 41 years together, a band would try to throw out a member who is unable to tour anymore because he has a debilitating disease, said Edwin F. McPherson, Mars's lawyer. Mick has been pushed around for far too long in this band, and we are not going to let that continue. Mötley Crüe formed in Los Angeles in 1981 and became one of the most popular of the so-called hair metal bands, mixing glam rock theatrics, heavy metal riffs and radio-friendly pop hooks. They were fixtures on MTV in the 1980s and, by that decade's end, had topped the Billboard 200 chart with their 1989 album, Dr. Feelgood. The band's tell-all memoir, The Dirt, which chronicled their rise to fame and rocky history, was adapted into a Netflix biopic in 2019. Mars, 71, whose real name is Robert Allen Deal, joined Mötley Crüe shortly after it was founded and, according to the lawsuit, came up with the band's name. He was diagnosed at 27 with ankylosing spondylitis, an inflammatory disease that can cause the vertebrae to fuse over time. The disease has caused his spine to seize up and freeze completely solid, the suit says, adding that he is in chronic pain and is not able to move his head in any direction. Last fall, Mars told his bandmates that, because of his debilitating ankylosing spondylitis, he couldn't physically handle the rigors of the road and would no longer tour with the band. The suit says, Mars, who last performed with Mötley Crüe in Las Vegas on September 9, 2022, said he would still record and perform with the band in a residency situation. After Mars publicly announced the change on October 26, the band issued a separate statement saying that he had retired and that a guitarist named John Five was replacing him. The other band members, Nikki Sixx, Vince Neil and Tommy Lee, called the emergency shareholders meeting, where they sought to fire Mars from 7 band-affiliated corporations and limit liability corporations. The lawsuit says, those entities, Mötley Crüe Inc., Mötley Crüe Touring Inc., Red, White and Crüe Inc., Masters 2000 Inc., Crüefest LLC, Mötley Records LLC, and Masters 2008 LLC, are listed as defendants in the lawsuit, which demands that Mars be allowed to review the band's business records. He is also seeking reimbursement for his legal fees.